And go.
But you gotta let other people make their own choices. You can't get yourself in trouble over something like that.
Well, I don't plan on it unless he physically hurts you.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
Good evening. How is everybody doing tonight?
Good.
Awesome. We are going to give it a couple more minutes and we will get started. I'm just going to mute myself here for a moment. Hey, Ray. How are you? Good to see you on here. Oh, we got our Hey Jeannie, Kelsey. I see you guys. There's Cal. Hey, Vicki.
Hey, how are you, Michelle?
Great. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Good. Lauren, I see your name, but I don't see your face. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Great. So let's see.
Do you see the Florida State on that? Is that okay there?
I think you need to get a little closer to the screen. Get a little closer. There you go. A little closer. Little closer. There you go. There you go. Perfect. Now I can see it. Thank you for representing. Cal. I appreciate the spirit. Okay, I'm going to give it till about 6:05 or so to get started, just to give everybody a little bit longer to get on.
It says there's 13, but I don't see 13.
Yeah, you kind of got to scroll through the names on the right, and then you can see everybody.
Well.
At the end, we're going to take a group picture, so everybody's going to come off, turn your video screens on so we can see everybody's faces.
All right, be right back.
Okay. While we're waiting for everybody and giving it one more minute, if you can, go into the chat box and type in and tell us if you are from Tallahassee, if you're for the Gainesville walk, or if you're here for the Miami walk. Let us know who you're here representing. Jeannie, I can see some of them.
I don't know where to put it.
Helena, Gainesville, awesome. Lauren for Gainesville. More Gainesville on the lane. Gainesville's looking great. I'm here with Tallahassee. Ray, how do you say that? Talamiaville? What's your pronunciation there, Ray?
That's it.
How do you hit enter?
Nailed them the first time. More Tallahassee.
He's trying to be Switzerland.
Kelsey, oh, I knew we were kindred spirits. Look at you. I knew we have a reason to relate. You see that, Cal? You see that in the chat box? From Kay Salter. Can you see that?
I promise to hold that against you.
It's okay.
All
It was
right.
hard growing up in Tallahassee being a Gator. I'm used
I
to
bet
it.
it was.
And I went to
You have a thick
Clemson,
skin.
so
Oh, wow.
Clemson.
Well, you're in the y'all are in your time right now, so that's a good thing.
we were not when I went there, though. I'll tell you that.
No,
We lost to Florida State every year, but
y'all are building it back.
yes, we are.
Now, what's the key to to get it on the group thing?
Just to press enter.
Enter?
Yes.
It doesn't want to go.
Yeah, it should just go right in there. And if you're typing in the chat box,
Yeah.
you should be able to hit enter and go, Okay, well, it's 6:05, so in the interest of everybody's time, we are going to go ahead and kick it off and get started. So I would like to just say welcome to everyone. We so appreciate you taking your time to get on our kickoff call tonight. Tonight, we are going to be talking about Walk Your Way, our fall ALS Rivals event. We are so excited to see you guys. It's going to happen Saturday, November 7th, and we can't wait to see how you walk your way. I'm going to throw it over to Jenza. She is going to mention a few special people who have helped us get these walks off the ground.
Yeah, so my name is Vijensa Kubin, Jensa, for those of you who know me. And I'm here to represent the Miami Walk to Defeat ALS. And I want to give a quick little shout out to all of our wonderful fall sponsors, that being our national sponsors, our statewide sponsors, and also a few of our local sponsors. So thank you guys so much if you are on this call. Michelle, I think you're muted.
Just kidding. So I I'd like to bring your attention to a few people on the call tonight who you will hear from and who have really did a lot of work to help get these walks going. I'd like to introduce you to the other RDMs, which is the Regional Development Managers here in the Florida chapter. We have Courtney Gibson, and she's representing Gainesville. Courtney, say hello. There's Courtney.
I'm sorry, I'm on mute. I'm representing Gainesville, and go Gators.
Thank you, Courtney. We have Jenza Cuban, and she is here representing Miami.
Hi, everyone.
Seeing Jenza. And then myself, I'm Michelle, and I'm representing the Tallahassee area. So it's great to meet all of you if I haven't met you yet. We also have a few of our executive walk committee members on the call today. So we have Kelsey Salter. She's here from Tallahassee. Kelsey, please say hello.
Hello.
We also have Raul Haddis. Raul, are you on the call tonight?
Not just
I don't
yet.
see Raul, but Raul, not yet. Raul's from our Miami area. He's been a great help to the task force as well. And then we have Lauren. And Lauren, I'm going to butcher your last name.
It's
Lauren.
Labasa there. It's not as bad as it looks, but yeah, I'm with the Gainesville
yes.
group, along with Elaine and Kalina, who are also on the call.
Yes, thank you, Lori. Appreciate you so much. So we are excited to meet you all. We are your walk managers and your committee volunteers. If you ever need anything, please reach out to us and let us know. We are here anytime to help. And then Courtney.
Courtney, you're on mute.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm just struggling, but we're so excited for tonight's kickoff. So the way it's going to work is we're going to have a walk your way overview, and then we're going to talk about some engagement sessions, and then we're going to have a Q&A. And then don't forget, we're going to have a great group photo. So make sure you have your smiling faces on camera at the end of the call so that we can take a picture and post it on all of our Facebook.
All right, and then we're going to kick it off to Kelsey.
All right. So we know everybody, I'm not muted, right? Okay.
You're
We
good.
know everybody has their own reasons for walking. I wanted to share mine and then open it up if everybody wanted to share theirs. My husband was 35 when he was diagnosed with ALS 11 years ago. He was very young. It started very simply with some shaking in his arms, and then progressed to he lost some muscle strength, and that kind of slowed down and then progressed some more, and he ended up in a wheelchair. Could always talk. We were very fortunate that he never lost his voice, but he did lose his ability to walk, his breathing ability, and our children were 3 and 5 when he was diagnosed, and he passed away at the age of 38, and it will be 8 years ago in November. And the ALS Association, we were in California at the time, was so helpful to us. The resources, the support, just being there and giving us information and, answering questions. They came out and built a ramp for free and gave us a lift wheelchair for free, a lift chair for free. So, saving us all of that because it was temporary. We didn't need it for a long time, and we knew that and they knew that. And having them there to do that for us, and then us being able to pass it on to other people in need was huge. And my children and I did some support groups after that, which was truly helpful to all of us. So I started the walk when he was sick, and I continued doing the walk out there, and then wanted to continue it when we moved here because I grew up in Tallahassee. So coming back and having the support of my family here and wanting to support the walk here was really important to me. And getting my kids involved now. My daughter's posting it on her social media, and we just did that tonight. So, getting them involved has been really great. So would anybody else want to open it up and share why they're walking?
I'm happy to share. So I'm actually a researcher at UF, and so I work in the Random Lab where we study C9 ALS. But the reason that I study ALS is that, and why I walk, is that I've lost 2 family members to the disease. My grandfather when I was 13, and then my aunt just last year.
Thank you, Lord and Kelsey, for sharing.
Want another one?
Absolutely.
Absolutely, yes.
I walked for my brother, Jimmy. He passed away in 2006, and his started with legs. He was athletic. Was playing basketball with friends, and all of a sudden he couldn't run. He just out of the blue, so he didn't know what was that. And eventually went for diagnosis and stuff and was diagnosed. His started with his legs, worked the way on up to the voice and so forth. He was hoping to last, I guess you say, until his son Tyler graduated from FSU, and he did make that. I guess he went about 2 years and 8 or 9 months once he was diagnosed, but we know he probably had it before that, so it just didn't manifest itself. So we went while he was still living to ALS Walk in Atlanta 2 years before he died. He passed away in 2011, and wow, they have a major major walk, but whole family was there, and we keep trying to pull it together here, so we're hopeful that others don't have to do it, go through it.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you all for sharing. We know it touches everybody in a different way, and thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. And if you want to continue writing who you're representing and anything that you want, you can go ahead and put it in the chat, but we are going to move forward unless anyone else wants to speak up really quickly. All right, so we're going to go to the next one.
I was going to say, my father-in-law has ALS, and he's going on like 25 years with ALS. And he's got to have something else too, but he was diagnosed with ALS in '94. And he's in a wheelchair and he can't speak, and but he's still hanging in there.
Yeah.
Wow, thank you so much for sharing. All right. So we're going to go over quickly about care services. If you already are part of any of our programs or have been part of our support groups or even our clinics, you already know this information, but for those of you who do not, so during this time, we have been able to adapt as well as that we can throughout the whole entire state. So we're able to still do phone support groups, and also we're able to do virtual support groups, very similar to what we're doing today. So we've all been very knowledgeable now over video chat. Still has some of its challenges, but it's really great to have those, especially those who are unable to go to the support groups, whether it's due to distance or whatever it may be. So it's been a true blessing for a lot of our communities, if not all of them, to be able to do this through video chat. And also for our clinics, some of them are still doing telemedicine. So same thing, that they're able to do it virtually as well. So we are very, very fortunate to be able to do that. All right, gonna pass it off to Courtney.
All right, so we have a really fun game. So it's gonna be a play on words. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk through all of these, and then you have to name something that has ALS in it. So the first one, and the first person that gets it in the chat box gets a point. So the first one is red birds.
Cardinal.
Oh, that was fast.
That was fast. All right, that was right.
Cool.
The next one is another name for girls.
Gals.
Y'all are so fast.
Okay, great with tortilla chips. Oh, there we go. Got it.
Oh.
Salsa. You guys are so quick. Oh my gosh. And number 4, items you need to pick up
items you need to pick up to have on hand. Sorry, I got confused about that.
This one's taking a little bit longer.
Yeah, this one isn't as easy.
Yes, gosh, stumped him.
This one always stumps everyone.
I know, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Meals?
No, but that's actually a great one we can use for another one. Thank you for that tip, Jackie.
You're welcome.
I don't have an L in it.
Okay. Should we give a hint? Courtney, think we can give a hint?
Yeah, so, Ray just said morals.
Ray, you're skipping ahead.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you, Ray.
Now we know 5, so.
Vital.
Oh, okay, so this is something like number 4, clearly number 5 is gone. So number 4, it's something that you basically, you need. So it's
essential.
Kalina.
Essential. There you go, Kalina. She got it.
Kalina, you were on it.
Yep.
Sound like everyone.
So we got them all, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Courtney, I think you're doing the next one too.
I'm sorry. Okay, so there's a bunch going on here. So the walk your way. So this is some trivia. So the fall kickoff is for the fall kickoff. So what date is our new statewide walk?
November 7th.
Yes.
Awesome. What is our walk your way theme?
Walk your way, rivals.
Yes, that's right. What time are you going to join us on our online platform on Saturday?
10.
10 a.m. is right. So have you thought about what your walk site will be?
No.
Not yet. Trying to come up with some ideas.
Yeah.
And then what are one of the ways you can walk your way that was featured in our video?
Car.
Yes, you guys did a great job. Awesome.
I can't see the chat, but did anyone say the beach by any chance? Or if something by a body of water?
Nope, nobody yet has chosen the beach.
That was a big hit for our spring season.
Yes, it was.
All right. So now we're going to go over how we're going to be able to do all of this. So we are in luck that we were able to do this for our spring season earlier this year, actually on August 1st. So we were able to use an awesome hybrid platform where you're able to be online like this and also in person. So that's why it is walk your way. So then you have the accessibility to be anywhere that you choose to be. We also had people that were able to do a bunch of walks with their teams. So some people were here in Florida, and then they also had family and friends in other states like Colorado and in New Jersey for a couple other ones here in South Florida actually. And so everyone kind of were able to tune in at that time. Our spring walk was also at 10 a.m. and they were able to walk their own way wherever they were. And so we use an awesome platform, like I said, it's called Excel Events, and you guys will get a little preview later on when we go over the happy hour that is next month. So it's kind of like Facebook in a way where you're able to live stream and you get to watch our ceremonies that we usually have too for our traditional walks like our Unlock ALS. Not to give away too many of our little secrets that are to come, but you're able to live chat with everyone like we're doing right now and to post pictures of where you're walking and show little videos as well. We'll also be sharing our exclusive hashtags as well that you can post on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. And you're also able to connect with some of our exhibitors. So I know for our traditional walks, you're able to kind of connect with all of our awesome sponsors and partners, and you still have that ability to do so online. We also have a little lobby, and that's where everyone's able to join together, no matter where you are, whether that's Gainesville, Tallahassee, Miami, or like I said, even beyond outside of Florida, and just continue to show that newsfeed and show your Florida pride. And so we'll save any questions. I know there might be a couple of questions right now that are going through your head, but we'll be able to save it towards the end of this little kickoff. So hold on to your questions if you have any. So I am going to show a little bit of a recap from our spring walk. So let me know if you guys are able to hear it. Everyone hear it?
Yep.
Hi, I'm Ray Carson, President and CEO of the ALS Association's Florida chapter. Well, life threw us a big curveball in 2020, and that's why I'm so excited that we're finally celebrating our spring walk season today by walking our way.
Good morning. I'm Hampton Graham. I'm the Vice Chairman of the Florida chapter of the ALS Association, and today we are walking our way at Duval Acura. This is our small Walk Your Way team representing the Duval Motor Company walk team.
Live in Tampa. You guys look awesome. Say hi to Facebook. Great job walking for Gary.
In New York City, Louisiana, and California. We also have folks in Guadalajara, Mexico, and Mexico City, as well as Sao Paulo, Brazil. It's been great support from all over, past colleagues and friends and families. It's been phenomenal.
And we have teams here in Florida walking in Fort Lauderdale. We have them in Palm Beach. We have them in Fort Myers and Naples. We have them in Jacksonville. We have them in Orlando, and then again here in Tampa. What does all of that mean to you?
I think it's fantastic to see the overwhelming support that we're getting throughout the community, throughout the state. And as our muscles get weaker and we're unable to move very well, it feels like all these folks are just lifting us up and cheering us.
I do not like running, but I am gladly running in honor of my mom, Lucy, and Team I Love Lucy, to walk to defeat ALS, or run to defeat ALS. Honored to be a part of this year's 2020 walk again. Thank you for the I Love Lucy team members, and looking forward to seeing you again next year and finding a cure. Woo!
Even though we couldn't be in Florida this morning, Hayden's heroes are here in Nashville, ready to start our walk. Standing up for my cousin, Bill, and walking for Cure for ALS. We'll be posting additional videos, but Bill, we're thinking about you, wish we could be there with you, and we're walking with you this morning. Love you, brother.
Okay, hi, here, showing my support and walking for the ALS walk, the virtual walk at home. We're walking around the neighborhood right now. I'm joined here with Elks. Hello. We are walking in cause for the Florida chapter for the ALS.
way to defeat ALS. This has been a labor of love for our entire team. We have put in countless of hours and are so happy that you are happy with the end result. Thank you again to all of our friends across the country walking their way. So that was a little recap from our spring season. So it is doable. You guys can see how everyone was able to walk their own way, no matter where they were. And so just some ideas to hopefully spark some motivation for you guys. Yep.
Am I muted? Okay. So this year, because we are doing a Walk Your Way, we have some exciting new things we're going to roll out. And one of those things is a team captain walk kit. Excuse me. So we have created some really fun team captain kits. They are in great, cute little boxes. And these team captain kits come with everything you need to put on an incredible walk today. In that team captain kit, there will be face tattoos. You can represent the Gators, the Seminoles, or the Hurricanes. We'll have balloons in there, chalk, bubbles for the day of. We'll have some swag, some koozies, ALS koozies, some hot chocolate to keep your drinks to keep warm. So there's a lot of great stuff in that kit. All you have to do is register your team as a team captain and then raise $500 together with your team, and you will win this team captain walk kit. It's really fun. It's a really cool box, and I don't have one on me. Cal, Mr. Brooks, do you happen to have the team captain kit nearby still?
I've got the old one, but it's a little different size. Do you still want to see that?
Yes, if you wouldn't mind just quickly showing it.
So there's a couple new sponsors that are on the box, and it's sized a little differently, and it's got see if you see that. So these are our national sponsor, New Motion, MT Pharma, and Promobile. Down the other sides here and here, on the new box, there's actually 3 on each side, so there's 6. The new ones that aren't already on here, we've got Ability Medical, Mobility, Venture Construction, National City Mobility. The new ones are True Leave and Amylyx. And then here, where in the spring we had the presenting sponsors, we've got, I believe, Tallahassee, Gainesville, and Miami.
Mm-hmm.
Right here in the middle, we have the Fall Rivals logo, which y'all have seen in this presentation and probably on some other things. And then, most importantly, in the middle of the box is the vision and the mission statement. That's why we're all here, and this is why we do what we do. And then on top, of course, is the, how about that Vanna moment?
You were a great Vanna, Cal. Thank you so much. So those are team captain kits. We hope that everyone will get one. Please reach out to us, your RDMs. We have tons of tips and tricks to help you reach that $500 and earn that team captain kit. And make sure to lean on your team too. It's a collective $500. So if you get 5 people involved, you each raise $100, then you've done what you got to do. So it's really, you can make it happen. Just call us if you need any questions or advice to do that.
All right, so we're going to have some really great engagement events to get everybody excited and ready for our Walk Your Way. So the first thing, drum roll please, is there's going to be a team week. So our fan favorite team week, we're actually going to have 2, but that's the surprise. Oops. So anyway, the first team week is going to be September 21st through the 28th, and there will be a prize winner each day, and there's going to be a challenge to do something and generate awareness and fundraise. And the grand prize will be announced during team week. And then the next thing we're going to have is grab a cocktail, a mocktail, whatever you want to do, coffee, tea, and join us for our Team Captain Happy Hour. That's going to be Thursday, October 15th at 6:30 right here on Ring Central. And then we are going to also have a bingo and a scavenger hunt and a Heroes in History game. And those will be things that you can do before the walk day. And we'll have some fun prizes for you.
Hi, I have a question. Are we gonna get an email with all this information?
Yes, we're going to send you an email with this presentation and any information, and then you can always ask your RDM if you have any questions whatsoever.
Okay, the last 2 years we were getting the team captains. We were getting emails like every day. Is gonna still the same?
Yeah, so we're definitely going to be sending you tons and tons of emails and text messages, and then definitely keep on Facebook because that's where a ton of information will be as well.
Okay, thank you.
All right, next up, we're gonna have some really great incentives, and we kind of changed it up this year, so really excited about this. So for $100, when you raise $100, you'll get an official Walk to Defeat ALS shirt. But then when you raise it up to $250, you will get an official Rivals t-shirt, which actually is going to have your hometown team or whatever team you choose. You know, we got some people living in Tallahassee rooting for the Gators and vice versa. So you can get a Gators Against ALS t-shirt. $500, you get a ALS Florida chapter branded neck gator. So Michelle is holding that up. That's for all these crazy times. We've got to have our face covered. So that's a great thing for you to have and rocking your support for the ALS Association. And then the biggest new thing that we have is when you hit $1,000, you can get a Walk to Defeat ALS hooded sweatshirt. So we know it doesn't get super, super cold in Miami, but it does in Tallahassee and Gainesville. And who doesn't love a hoodie in the winter or even when the air conditioning is on super low in the summer? So that's kind of what we're going to do, and we're so excited. So definitely tell your teammates, tell your friends, and you'll definitely want to be going for all these prizes, and especially that Rivals t-shirt, so you can show everybody who your hometown team is.
Thank you so much, Courtney. So the next thing we're going to cover is, am I frozen or can you guys hear me?
Good to hear you.
Okay. So the next thing we're going to talk about is a couple different ways that you can earn some of those incentives. So we're going to call these our game plan. So this is a couple different things that we have figured out just over the last few years looking at walk and walk participants and the way things are done. And we've learned that participants who make a self-donation, that is, make a donation from yourself to your walk page, raise an average of $343 versus those who don't raise an average of about $94, that's a pretty big difference just to do an easy self-donation. Another thing we found out is that participants who update their personal page and share with their donors why they're walking, they raise an average of about $649 versus those who don't, they raise about $172. So there's a pretty big difference there between just updating your personal page and letting everyone know why it is you are walking. And the last thing we found is that donations via email really do work. You know, we're in a world of texting right now and a lot of stuff is virtual, so emails really do make a difference. We have found that people that make donations or ask for donations via email raise usually about $1,300 versus those who don't raise about $236. So make sure you're sending your emails, update your personal page, share your story, and let everyone know why it is you're walking, and then make that self-donation, whether it's $5, $50. I think our donors like to see us taking that first step and showing our commitment, and that's a really great way to do it. So those are just 3 easy ways, and we can share that information with you again via email as well. All right, and the next thing we're going to cover, oh, this is really fun. So this is our pop-up fundraising challenge. So we have this great sign right here that you can see, and if your team raises $500 between Thursday, September 3rd through October 16th, you will win this yard sign for wherever you're going to have your Walk Your Way. Your team name will be on it, you'll have our logo on it, and it will be shipped to you with the sign by walk day. So you can represent wherever you're going to be, at the beach, your neighborhood, and the park, and you can have your team sign to show everyone that you are walking your way to defeat ALS. All right, and then I think we're time for some Q&A.
Yeah, so does anyone have any questions? I can't see the chat box, so if Michelle or Courtney, you see anything?
Yeah, I can monitor the chat box.
There's a little bit of smack talk about North Carolina.
Yeah, there's some like smack talk about some teams, and
Oh no, missing the good
There's
stuff.
only so much we can do here, people. All right, so does anybody have any questions?
About incentives or walk day or ideas?
Yeah, it's gonna be on November 7th, correct?
Yes, November 7th, yep.
Where in Miami is gonna be at that? Tropical Park?
So it's actually going to be anywhere you want it to be because we're doing it so you can walk your own way. So you can do it on the beach, you can do it at the park, you can do it in your car, you can do it at home. And we're gonna have a live stream online so that you can see all the ceremonies. So we'll still do Unlock ALS, we'll still do the closing ceremonies, there'll be a lot of fun stuff. But you can really choose wherever you'd like to walk, however you feel safe and comfortable.
Okay.
Yes.
Do emails have to go through the ALS site, or
for
can
Team
we
Week?
do them personal?
Is it
our
for
own email? What?
Is it for Team Week that you're asking for the emails?
Yeah, when you ask for emails, I mean, I send emails, but generally they're my personal things to everybody.
So that's usually one of our Team Week challenges, is that the ones that we ask that you send it through the site that you're mentioning, the participant center. But if you want to send out your own information outside of Team Week, you can absolutely do that as well. You can just copy and paste it over there.
Okay.
And Jeannie, I can show you and I can get offline. I can show you how to access email through your participant page and send them out that way, just so you know both ways.
Yeah, I know there's the other one, but I just find it easier to do my own.
So
I can see that too.
Oh, sorry, Michelle. So we had a question and answer in the chat box. So is there an easy integrated way to link our Facebook page on our social media, our fundraising page on our social media like Facebook? And there is, and then we had an answer, but there is a Facebook link for you to link your Facebook on your team page. So you're able to do that. And we also have a lot of great ways to fundraise. You know, you can text, you can text the link, put it on Instagram, anything like that. So there's a lot of different ways you can do it.
I tried to link it on Instagram and the link doesn't stay.
Okay.
Is there, like, it doesn't make it a click on link? Is there an easier way to do that? Or
if you put it in your bio. So
Yeah,
there's like, it has to be on your bio. It's very weird if you try doing it on a post or on a story, Instagram story, but you have to put it in your bio and then it'll be hyperlinked for you so that anyone that presses it, they'll know.
Okay, so we have to put it in our bio.
Yeah, I know for a lot of the times for like Snapchat or Instagram, you know, you have all those awesome influencers or celebrities that all you have to say is, you know, swipe up. But I don't personally know how to do that.
I don't. You have 10,000 followers, so you know you can. But if you're super popular, you get that swipe up. So
yeah, you do.
Okay. So link it in my bio. Got it.
Yes.
Yeah, link it in your bio, and you can honestly just write a cute story post and say, you know, link in the bio. I've also seen people do like with Instagram on the story, they've done like a type of bingo where people can pledge an amount of money and then they collect it from them later as well. So you can definitely do a bunch of different stuff.
Okay. And if you have Venmo, I know that's pretty popular as well. Or the Cash App. I don't know the other Cash Apps actually, but also Zelle, I think.
Zelle, Cash App, and Venmo, yeah.
Foursquare, I think that's also something like that. There's so many out there now.
You have tons of options, tons of social media ways to do it. So, yeah, make sure.
Questions, comments, or just anybody that maybe wanted to share that didn't get to earlier, or just anything, you know, we're here to chat, so we'd love to hear anybody's thoughts or opinions or ideas about the walk or questions. Or
we have a couple more slides, so stay on for a couple more minutes. All right, if you guys have any questions that pop up, just let us know as we go.
All right, so we want to give a big shout out to those teams that killed the game last year, and they were our top teams. So in Miami, we had Britta's Adventures with ALS, Florida Delta, Team Sandy, Team Maria, and Team Kit Tyson. And then Tallahassee, we had hashtag Help Fight Mike Fight, Team Everett, Walking for Jimmy, Team Bill Childers, FSU, SCSD Walkie Talkies, and Scott's Crew. And next year, we're going to see a lot of great teams from Gainesville on this board. So we're so excited.
Definitely. So I am going to take a quick group picture. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen for a second. And I'm going to take a quick little picture. So if you guys are off video and want to jump on really quickly for a quick picture. All right, I'm going to take it. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. Thank you, guys. All right, Michelle?
Yeah, what is let's see.
Now it's our closing statement.
Oh, sorry, I'm having that difficulties. Okay, so that has brought us to the end of our program. We are going to give you a little bit back of your time of your evening tonight. But Jenza, excuse me, Jenza, Courtney, and I would just like to really say thank you to each of you who have joined us on the call, for sharing your stories, for sharing your time, your evening with us. We wish we could be together like a normal walk, but since we can, we really think that Walk Your Way is a great alternative. We've had a lot of fun with it, and we're hoping to see how all of you walk your way on November 7th. Remember, we are all three here for you whenever you need us, so please feel free to reach out via email, call us, whatever it is you guys need. So have a great night, enjoy your Thursday evening, and we will talk to everybody soon.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Guys, have a great night.
Bye.
Bye. Enjoy your evening.